How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Somebody asked a really simple question of when you should redeem your credit card points on your credit cards. This seems like a really simple question because when I first read it, I'm like, yeah, your credit card points, you just redeem it whenever you have it. A question like that actually gets really complicated really quickly if you want to try to optimize the value that you take out of the cashback or points. Sometimes you can only redeem it at certain increments such as $25 or $50 increments. If you have 1 penny less than any of these, then you are not able to redeem it yet. Sometimes the redemption value is only in increments of $25 or $50. So if you have like $25.01 or $26, you cannot redeem $26. You can only redeem it at $25 increments. Now, most of my cashback points allow redemption in cash value, and most of them just gives you cash rather than having points where I have to try to redeem it for airfare, hotel, or whatnot. I have so many of them that it's really hard for me to meet the threshold every single month. Therefore, I may have cards where I only redeem it once I reach the threshold, maybe every 6 months or every 1 year. And I don't actually keep track of this. I just log on every once in a while, and when I see I have enough cash back, I'm like, oh look, there's enough. There's $50, there's $25. I just click it whenever it's actually possible. Sometimes I might try to redeem it when I see there's, maybe $20 or more in it. And then it would say, oh no, you need more than that. Then I'm like, okay, so next time when I come around, there is enough. At most, it's only gonna be like $20, $30 sitting there, and that's okay because it's not that big an amount. Sometimes credit cards are really good where there's no threshold and you can redeem it at any increments you want. Sometimes you can redeem it for like $1.50 or something and it can go back into a statement credit. Sometimes they give you the option of a statement credit or redemption into a checking account. Now, if you don't care if there's a slightly larger credit card balance, then yes, it's okay to put it in your checking account, put this cashback value there, rather than put it as a statement balance. To me, this is such a small value that you cannot really just put it into your checking account and somehow move it into a savings account so that you collect interest. This amount, $25, $50, is just so small that I rather just most of the time put it into statement credit and kind of reduce the statement balance just from the usage of the card itself. Another question to ask is if this card has an annual fee. I once had a card where I built up a lot of points in it. However, I did not get the chance to go traveling and thus use the points for more value than 1 cent per point basically. And so I weighed the cost of the annual fee and I decided to pay the annual fee because if I kept the card, I can get 3% cash back on travel. And if I'm gonna buy like a $1,000 plane ticket, that's $30 right there. The value of the points was hundreds of dollars. So it was in that case worth it for me to pay $95 just so that I can delay the usage of those points, otherwise I would lose a lot of value. Yet another question to ask is if the points do expire. Most of the time, points these days do not expire as long as you have the card. However, if you have an annual fee on the card, it will serve you better to try to use them up as fast as possible for the most value as possible. Now, if you earn some points on a credit card and you have yet to spend it, however, there's an annual fee coming up at the 1 year mark, then you might want to mark your calendar right before the 1 year marks to remind yourself to use those points. Because if you don't give yourself enough time to use up the points, you might be forced to pay the annual fee so that you can keep the points. If you try to go and cancel the card, they would remind you, oh yeah, if you do this, you'll lose your points and then you'll be tempted to keep the card. If you intended to not pay the fee, then you would be forced to pay the fee and thus lose a little bit of value in your points that you gathered. So all of this is really more complicated than it needs to be. If you have a lot of credit cards that gives you cash back, certainly. I personally just keep on redeeming it as soon as I can. I hope this video helps you redeem your points or cashback value for as much value as you can. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know other ways that you redeem your cash back. If you're interested in supporting this channel, you can get a free audiobook through my Audible link down in the video description below. You're not obligated to continue with the subscription. You can still keep the audiobook, keep it for free forever actually, and you can still help benefit this channel. If you're interested in supporting my channel directly, I have a Patreon over here where I give various perks at various contribution levels. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel over here and click that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching.